Hello everyone, how's it going? Crypto Explorer here, once again venturing the DeFi space, looking for those shiny gems. Hope you guys are doing really well. I'm going to be talking about Demountain Finance BNB today, but before getting into it, don't forget, do not take anything I say here as financial advice because that's not what I do. I'm just sharing my own experiences on the DeFi space with you, the viewers. Okay, disclaimer taken care of. Moving on, let's focus on Demountain Finance BNB, a project which is launching today, September 9th at 8 p.m. UTC. So it's going to be live 3 hours 15 minutes from now. And I think it's going to be huge. Why do I say that? Well, if you're new to the channel, you might not have checked my last couple of videos I did about Demountain Finance. And check this out. If I press that, there's Matic and BNB new. So BNB is being launched today, but Matic, if you also came across Demountain Finance recently, Matic was launched 28 days ago. It's been doing really well. Look at the user base, 834. I got in on the first day, and I can tell you we were a little over 100 users when I got in the auction. And in less than a month, we already have 8x times the amount of users in the contract, which is really good. It shows how healthy the whole thing is going, how fast it has been growing. And let me just add on a little more info to it. There's over 13,000 Matic paid in dividends so far, and there's on the TVL still over 23,000 Matic locked. So the numbers don't lie. Goes to show how strong the project is growing. How's it hanging 1 month after the launch? And what does that have to do with the Demountain BNB? Well, it has a lot because think about it. That's on the Polygon network. BNB, it's on the Binance Smart Chain. The Binance Smart Chain has a lot more people operating on a daily basis, and not only more people, of course, with more people, a lot more funds come with them, and there's a lot more funds flowing around on the Binance Smart Chain. So huge potential on this one, and taking from experience what I experienced personally on the Matic network, I do see this as tremendous opportunity, and I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna be joining in for sure. So, what is Demountain? This is a staking app. Do not make the mistake of thinking this is a miner and entering this type of projects with the miner strategy slash mentality, because it will not bring you the best results. Okay, the main object of this protocol, I'm highlighting it here, is to enter auctions to obtain mount tokens that can be staked to generate a mountain of dividends. Okay, so basically that's how it works. You get in the auctions, you deploy your BNB tokens. Your BNB tokens will then be um, deployed on the contract, and when the auction closes, the amount of tokens that are set to be distributed will be evenly distributed throughout all the BNB deposited. So on the next day after the auction closes, you will be able to collect your mount tokens that you can then go on and stake. Okay, that's what's going to bring you the dividends. You enter the auction, you stake you enter the auction, you deploy your BNB tokens, then you claim your mount tokens on the next day that you can stake on. You can also have the marketplace as a very interesting tool. It's a really interesting opportunity. um, I have videos on how the marketplace works on the Matic Demountain. I suggest you to go check those out because there's a lot of juicy information on my other videos that does carry over onto Demountain BNB. Okay, so what's specifically new. This is not just the same project on a different network, obviously. So what's new? The first thing that I want to point out is the weekly auctions. And that's why the team says here, weekly auctions is a first of its kind weekly auction system. Not even with the spiritual, let's call it that way, the spiritual father of the Mountain Finance, which is Avarice. Not even with that we have weekly auctions. There we still have daily auctions. But in my personal opinion, I think weekly auctions are a tweak that will add a whole different um, emphasis to the project, because on a daily basis it works differently. Like even psychologically, if you have it on a weekly basis, it's more exclusive, so to say. So it's not happening every day, and it's a more of a one of its kind event. It's less mundane, less common. So I think it will work really good in order to attract investors to it. And it's already also um, distancing the project itself from avarice. So people, there's a novelty factor to it as well. And people won't be able to look at it as, hey, this is just another rerun of Avarice. No, it's different. And this might seem to be, oh, it's just a difference of the auctions being on a weekly basis. Well, I think this difference is significant, and it's gonna do really, really well on the long run even. So by doing so, weekly auctions, also the dividends pool will work on a different manner, because the auctions are divided for, let's say, the first week, it's going to be divided for 8 days, because it's 1 week, 8 days. Second week, 2 weeks, it's going to be divided for 14 days, and so on and so forth. 3 weeks, 21 days. So what does this mean? This means that whenever the auction closes, the amount of BNB in the pool is evenly divided for the upcoming 8 days on the first week, or 16 days on the second week, 21 days on the third week, and so on and so forth. That's how the rewards distribution happens. So, investors' confidence comes first. I didn't mention it so far. I do mention on my last videos, but once again, another project delivered by Paramount Finance team and 3 audits done. Really, really impressive. I mean, not only we have a very interesting project with the novelty factor on its side, and we still have the same old thing that they already got us used to, and I cannot get tired of saying they really set the bar high when it comes to making their investors reassured that this is not a pump and dump project. This is a project for the long run. The team is standing by its community. Triple audited. I don't not know up until today of any other project that goes this far and makes its projects triple audited. Who else does that? I don't know. I know these guys do it, and I'm happy to see that they keep on doing so. How the mountain works, like I said, we have the auctions. When the auctions closes, you can stake the mount tokens you got from the auction, but you can also use the market. And that's the aspect that I really also like on this project. It gives you a feeling of empowerment over your funds. You have a ton more possibilities with the market, even daily opportunities, because of course there's going to be bots operating on the market, but you still have that freedom to sell your stake at any given time if you decide to do so, and you don't want to fulfill your stake for the run you just set it to be on the day you did the stake. Okay, you can sell it, you can loan it. I mean, there's a, a lot more possibilities with this type of projects, and that's why, if you haven't figured it out, That's one of the reasons why I'm so bullish about it, and one of the reasons that it quickly became one of my favorite projects. So a lot of things to good things to expect from this project, in my opinion. There's a ton more things that if you wish to know, you can follow them on their social media channels, Telegram, Discord, and Twitter. And I'm gonna wrap up the video today. Really excited about the launch happening. And let me just, before wrapping up, let me just enter DApp and show you how it looks if you haven't. So this is the dashboard. You have your portfolio. Of course, everything is at zero now because the project has not yet even launched. But there's some news to it. Like down here, I want to show you. You can transfer tokens from wallets. You can add tokens to your MetaMask. It's really good to see this. I'm very excited to see how the team is growing their ecosystem of projects, and I'm gonna jump in on later on the auction. Don't forget, it runs for 24 hours. So tomorrow, September 10th at 8 p.m. UTC, auction will be closed, and the opportunity to join in on the first week will be closed. Remember what I said about the more exclusive aspect to the auctions? Well, if you miss this one, the next one is only next week, and you'll be missing out on 1 week's worth of rewards. So, I mean, you guys do you. I know I'm gonna join in on day one. I'm really excited about this project. Nothing more to say about it, only good things, really high hopes. So, I'm gonna wrap up the video. One more thing, I'm gonna leave my referral on the description. If you guys want to leave your referrals on the comments, please do so. And I will be using those in the future for sure, because everyone here, both the person who uses the referral and the person who gave them, everyone here gets a percentage, okay? So do not miss out on that. Every time you join an auction, make sure to use someone's referral, or otherwise you're missing out on those 1.5% Mount token bonus. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Wish you guys all the best. See you in the next one. Bye bye.